Welcome to Tokyo Talk. I'm Mai. Jack, can I start with something a little personal today?
Of course, Mai. That's what we're here for. What's on your mind?
I've noticed a pattern in my dating life. I think I keep falling for the exact same type of person, and it never ends well.
Wow, that's a big realization. It's surprisingly common, like being drawn to the same character archetype in a manga over and over.
Exactly. It feels comfortable and familiar at first, like a favorite jazz standard. But the song always ends on a sour note.
That comfort you feel is a huge clue. Our brains are wired to seek out familiarity, even when it's not good for us.
So it's not just me being ditzy about love? There's a real reason for this?
There absolutely is. From a psychological perspective, it's often linked to something called attachment theory.
Attachment theory. What is that exactly? It sounds important.
It suggests that our earliest relationships, usually with our parents, create a kind of blueprint for how we love as adults.
A blueprint? So you're saying my childhood experiences are shaping who I'm attracted to now?
Precisely. We subconsciously seek out dynamics that feel familiar based on that blueprint. It's an unconscious drive for what we know.
So even if my type is, say, emotionally unavailable, I'm drawn to them because it's a familiar feeling.
It's very possible. The brain isn't distinguishing between healthy familiar and unhealthy familiar. It just registers as known.
That's a bit scary. It feels like I'm stuck in a loop I can't control.
I understand why it feels that way. Psychologists call this unconscious reenactment. It's like you're trying to resolve an old story with a new person.
Unconscious reenactment. Wow. So I'm not choosing a partner? I'm trying to fix something from my past?
That's the core of the idea. You're trying to get a different outcome this time, like hoping for a different ending to your favorite sad movie.
But it always ends the same way. What do I do? Am I doomed to repeat this forever?
No, not at all. This is actually the most hopeful part. Awareness is the first and most powerful step.
Awareness? Just knowing this is happening is enough to start changing it.
It's the key that unlocks the door. Once you're aware, you can start to distinguish between what feels familiar and what is actually healthy for you.
So I can learn to find comfort in something new and better, like developing a taste for a different style of music.
That's a perfect metaphor. You're aiming for what's called secure attachment, where love feels safe and reliable, not like a turbulent drama.
Secure attachment. I like the sound of that. It feels calm.
Exactly. Awareness helps you pause and ask, am I choosing this person out of comfort or out of a conscious desire for a healthy partnership?
Thank you, Jack. This gives me a lot to think about, but in a good way. I feel more empowered.
You should. Recognizing a pattern is like finding the map to a new destination. You're no longer lost.